Hello and welcome to another episode of Life Skills Classes with Jasmine Harris
and Brian Smith.
And this is the
fourth episode.
Yes, I hope you guys are enjoying these episodes that we are coming to you virtually with. Today, our topic is
healthy lifestyle practices.
Yes, and today we want to start off with exercise. Yes. So it is important for us to maintain a healthy lifestyle practice of exercise.
Yes, the exercise that we're doing at this point in time, we're at home, we're in the living room, we're spending a lot of time, in this sedentary work. We're spending a lot of time sitting and looking in front of a tablet at what our teacher is sending us for homework. And that might have us feeling a bit sluggish. So exercise and how we are able to move the body at this time is important. Our parents are at home and they might be asking you to, come on, wipe those windows, come on, lift those tables,
sweep the house,
mop,
wash out the yard,
get some water for mommy in those buckets.
Yes.
And all of that is exercise, helping the body to maintain its fitness level.
Yes.
Jasmine is going to speak about the BMI and the need for us to ensure that ratio is correct.
Yeah, so in addition to what Sir just talked about, I think the standard for exercise is 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes for 3 to 4 times or 3 to 4 days in each week. And what this lends to is to help our body mass index, which is a fancy terminology to make sure that our height versus our weight comes
in the right
up
proportion
comes up with this scale which says if we are normal, underweight,
or
overweight or obese,
yes.
Right? I know especially in these times that we're home, we're tempted to eat all these snacky foods and all these things, and I mean we are getting lethargic. We lethargic as in we slow and we don't really, because we're not necessarily outside playing with our friends, because that too is a form of exercise.
Yes. Now the exercise enables the body to be able to assist in circulation as we move those muscles, move those bones. The circulation of the blood around the body, is assisted. So we have to study. We have to employ our brain. And if that brain isn't getting that blood that is needed, then naturally you'll feel, as Miss said, lethargic, tired, and not able to concentrate for long enough on our homework and the chores we have to do at home.
And one addition too is that we could walk up and down the steps, right? And I know sometimes we may be at home now for longer periods, so our mother is like, come get his thing as soon as you lie down, come get his thing, and then when you lie down again, come Jasmine, come and collect this thing, and to you it's like, oh my gosh, when this lady leave me alone. Right?
Yes.
But this here lends to exercise in itself, so just look at it as, all right, let me go take a walk. This might be some exercise I need.
Correct. Some of you who are a bit more health enthusiasts than others might even be able to make some homemade weights by putting some bleach bottles together and pressing them together, like you're doing some dumbbells at home. But even though this exercise is important, rest also is important.
Rest.
Because you're running around, getting your exercise done, helping mom, helping dad, cleaning the house, ensure that everything is in order, but you need rest too.
Yep.
As you're a growing child, it's important for you to get your rest. It's said that the growing children need at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. That's a sleep that is not interrupted by a ping from your WhatsApp, a ping from your Facebook. That's not 7 hours of you waking up in the middle of the night and looking at your device like, oh shucks, look at this tweet.
Watching some TV at 3 a.m. in the
Correct. That is 7 hours uninterrupted, which is going to help your growth. Maybe some reason why some people ain't getting too tall.
Joshua.
Is that then They're watching too much late night TV, not
Too
sleeping
much
enough.
and not sleeping enough. But also rest. I think I'm not a medical personnel, but I think rest also helps to replenish the blood flow and
It helps in that process.
replenish the blood in your system, right?
And when we talk about rest, we talk about rest in the situation of sleep, but also you need rest in the situation
Resting your
of
mind.
resting your mind, resting
Yes.
your eyes.
Yes.
Many of us are glued to these devices, glued to our tablets that we're studying all the time, or glued to our phones. But the eyes need rest.
Catching up with our friends
Yes,
and
it-
Facebook.
that virtual connection.
Exactly.
When I have on the television that I use, I have a little app that alerts me if I'm on the television for an hour. It tells me to take a break for 10 minutes to rest my eyes. Allow the eyes to recuperate, so that it doesn't get dry and painful. So rest is not just sleeping, but rest also entails resting your eyes from your devices and taking a break from that hard activity of studying and keeping abreast with your work.
Yeah, because it's important because even though these devices that we have, right, even though they help us to connect virtually, like we were able to connect with you and to share thoughts and discussions about life and well-being. But these devices, once, anything used extensively
Yes.
can lead to us being sluggish, or it's even said that having these under our pillows,
Yes.
right, could affect our mind and
Correct.
mess with our brain or something to that
The
extent.
Bible has said that anything used must be using them in moderation.
Must be used
Must
in
be used in
moderation.
moderation, and that goes for everything, even our devices
Yes.
that we use.
So what else are we going to talk about?
Well, since we were exercising and we were resting, then there's another part that we need to deal with, which is the eating, which
Eating.
is that nutrition. Ensure that we eat the right food groups, the right things.
A good
While-
mixture of the food groups.
mixture of colors and mixture of proportions. You would know that at this time, breakfast is supposed to be at 6 o'clock, lunch at 12, and dinner at 6. But we wake
I
up
wish.
at 8 o'clock. We're still working through lunch, and dinner comes at a time when we're like, oh my, it's already dark. So we don't keep track.
Dinner, it's already dark. It's lunch, it's already dark.
The body, as we mentioned in previous episode, needs routine for it to function effectively, and that eating of meals on time is important. My grandmother always talks about gas, and gas being a very serious man, make you grip grass if you miss your miss your meals.
I thought you were about to say something else if you miss your. Anyway, but. But it is important to eat on time.
Yes, it is.
Right? Because when we don't eat on time, you can actually develop something called ulcers,
Yes.
ulcerated stomach, right? Where the acid, the level of the acid, because I know there's alkaline and acid within your stomach, so the levels is more acidic than alkaline.
Or a
So
simple way,
it-
or a simple way to remember is that listen, your stomach is a vessel. You don't have food inside there, so that acid is always there. Needs
eating
something to eat. So if it doesn't have no food inside, it's gonna eat the stomach lining, and that's gonna cause serious problems for you as you get older.
Yeah.
All this time you spend studying and to get a good job, you'll have to spend a lot of that money in the hospital.
Yes. So I just want to encourage them to ensure that you eat on time.
Yes.
And not only eat on time, but eat the right
Correct.
foods, the right proportions. Because I know we're also learning in the cooking classes
Yes.
the colors, the
Yes.
proportions, and all these things, right? So it's not just eat carbs, carbs, carbs. Everything you're eating is macaroni, is
Chicken.
no, all carbs, macaroni, potato. So everything
Rice.
is one rice, macaroni, potato, rice, right? But it's to mix it up, some vegetables,
Vegetables,
right? And you gotta mix it up with some carrots, some bora, some broccoli,
Yes.
some yellow bell peppers, right? So different colors,
Yep.
right? And then you do it with some nice potatoes, and then you got your protein like a fish or something,
Yes.
right?
Or a piece of chicken.
Everybody like the chicken, right? But we need to make sure that we mix it up really good and not eat like biscuits, which full of what?
Hydrogenated fats.
Yes, it's too much. You can't eat biscuit for breakfast, biscuit for lunch, biscuit for dinner.
As it might sound like a nice thing to you, but it is really not a nice thing at all.
Yeah, it might taste good now, but what it's doing to your body.
Has no nourishment to you.
None
So you can't
whatsoever.
sustain, your focus. You can't sustain, your attention because all you're eating is sugar and salt.
And I know sometimes it's difficult every day to get fresh vegetables, to get fresh fruits, and then we got to go to the market every single day, and
So
sometimes
the
it can be.
solution to that
Huh? Yes,
is having your own home garden.
Definitely.
Which can serve as a method of exercise, B, a method of relaxation as you talk to your plants if you're somebody like me.
and a break from
And
your
a break from your devices.
devices, definitely.
And you're able now to supplement your income at home. You're able to now, mom doesn't have to go to the market to
Just
buy
go in the backyard
boro
and cut
or
off your
okra.
bora, pick your bora, pick your belange,
Correct.
right? It's a great feeling. Pick your tomatoes.
Correct. Pick your peppers.
Exactly. So that's another form of exercise too. So and relaxing of the mind. So we encourage you to get a kitchen garden.
So as we highlight nutrition now, we have another person that comes just after nutrition. Water. Water is that colorless, tasteless, liquid,
Smellless is a word.
odorless. That is important. It's one of the foundations of human life. We don't seem to have enough of it to drink. We always want to have some flavored water, man. The water in tastes refreshing.
Lime
Give us some
infused
swank.
water.
Or some sugar, dunking a lot of Kool-Aid and sugar in it. Drink the water. Water has the property, water has the ability to wash the body,
Quench thirst.
quench your thirst. And those nutrients in the food, it dissolves those nutrients. So your body is able to absorb those nutrients. And those nutrients can help in the building of cells, repairing cells, and nourishing your brain. I think it is a good thing to drink water after a meal, before a meal, to get those digestive juices working.
And I think what they say, there's this thing they say when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you should do is a tall glass of water.
That is true.
I don't know why I need to go and research that, but
Well, they say this to assist in flushing out the toxins from your body.
okay.
So when you drink that water, the next step is likely to have your first motion for the day.
Okay. So water, motion.
And also, drinking water will help as you take a break from your studies. The drinking of the water will allow your body to relax, allow your body to dissolve those nutrients as I spoke about earlier, and also enable you to think better, think clearer, because you're not filling your head with all these sugars and fats that has the brain working over time, wondering what is this. Right? But water is there to purify the mind, to extract all those extra salts and sugars and give you clarity of mind. So that as you apply yourself to your studies, you're able to focus and stay attentive.
And also when you get some rest, you're able to focus too. So all these things coming together help us to have a healthy, wealthy life.
Yes. Well, we can't live without an activity.
Yay.
So, having learned about living a healthy lifestyle and healthy lifestyle practices, tell us. Send us a video, take a picture, draw us a picture.
Yeah.
Send us
Or if they got the fancy people that want to do a PowerPoint presentation.
okay, that's a lot. But show us how you maintain a healthy lifestyle at home. Do you exercise? Do you exercise? Do you help mom? Do you do your chores? Do you put in some extra work making some weights at home?
How much water do you drink?
How much water do you drink?
What is your meal on a daily basis?
What does it look like? Take a food selfie.
Yeah. Of your breakfast, your lunch. What time do you eat these foods? Right?
So tell us.
And how long do you sleep at night? So let's know what time you go to bed.
Yes.
And what time you wake up in the morning.
Yes.
Right? So tell us about your healthy life practices throughout the entirety.
Yes. Thank you for joining us.
And this has been this week's episode of
Life
Life Skill
Skills.
Classes. Take care.
Bye-bye.